how to get more referrals and repeat clients as a professional dog trainer. Now, one of the hardest challenges of being a small business owner in general, but especially as a dog trainer, is needing to not have to constantly chase new clients and being in this continuous stream of lead generation. And for many of you that are just starting out, you have a couple of different options, right? You can do paid advertising, but if you don't know how to run paid ads yourself, then you're going to have to hire someone how to do that. So not only do you need to pay someone to do this, you also have to pay for the ad spend, for the ad creatives, and everything else in between. Or you could do it yourself, but if you're not an expert in running paid advertising for YouTube or Google or Facebook or Instagram or even TikTok, then you could potentially be quite literally flushing money down the toilet. So that can be a risk. So then you're kind of left with organic marketing and advertising. So you can do local paid advertising where you can advertise in local shops, you can advertise in printables somewhere or whatever it may be. You can do organic marketing, which is going to be your SEO, it can be your social media, it can be your Google My Business, it can be whatever. But at the end of the day, all of these different things can leave you feeling like you are on a continuous hamster wheel of trying to find new clients. So let's go ahead and kind of talk about how you can get off of that metaphorical hamster wheel and start to actually have the people that you already worked with start to generate leads for you. So, what I'm talking about is a referral system. And this can sometimes feel a little bit awkward when you first start out because it can feel really kind of like salesy. It can feel really pushy. However, there are some key things that you can do so that way it feels totally organic. And most of the time, people will just go ahead and start to do this on their own. So, obviously, the first step is going to be creating an amazing client experience, right? So, when people purchase dog training, they're not just purchasing dog training of you teaching the dog sit down, come place, heel, and stopping the barking and the jumping on people, et cetera, et cetera. They are also paying for an entire experience, right? Of from the first interaction that they have with you all the way until the end and any like additional bonuses or services that you provide for them. That's what they are paying for. Okay. So you need to really make sure that you understand the customer journey and make every single part of the process an experience. And a lot of times for something like dog training, many people haven't really enrolled their dog into a formalized training program before. For many of us, it is typically going to be people as first time dog owners. And if they're not first time dog owners, typically they have never enrolled into any kind of like professional dog training program. And so, a part of a really good client experience that people are going to want to refer your business is going to be providing a lot of clarity. And so, making sure that you have a really clear system for yourself, but also for your future clients that you have. This involves setting really clear expectations from the start, letting clients know what dog training is and what dog training isn't, what you are going to do and what you are not going to do, what they can expect of the achievements of themselves, but also of their dogs as well. Another thing is to over deliver, right? A lot of service based services, a lot of services that you purchase from people, a lot of times they over promise and then they under deliver. And that makes people not want to recommend your products or services. And so when I say deliver more than expected, I'm saying like small touches, like personalized progress trackers or a final training summary or like really nice pictures and videos of their dog, make like a training montage or something, or just do something that is customized to that client and to that dog in really small ways that doesn't really require you as the dog trainer to shell out a lot of money. So that can be a way that can really increase the perception of your service, give a really great client experience. The other thing is to just stay really engaged throughout the entire process, whether it be a board and train, private lessons, day training, group classes, boarding, whatever it is, making sure that you are constantly being engaged with the client and that You are setting expectations, you're over delivering, and you are providing education, you're providing encouragement, and you are providing support. Especially if you're first starting out and you are really in this kind of mode of trying to get more leads, you probably have enough time, right? And so, if you have enough time because you're not getting a whole bunch of clients, have that excess amount of time and really culture and nurture and really motivate the clients that you do have, right? Now, the second part is actually asking for referrals, right? And if you provide a really great customer experience, not just with the dog training, right? I'm under the assumption that you are providing A plus plus dog training experience to them. Okay. So that's what you're spoken for. But we're talking about also on the business side. And you have provided a really great experience for them and they're more than happy to refer you. But sometimes people need a more structured and organized way to actually refer, and that there is some type of incentive, even if it's really small, just providing some type of incentive, even if they don't take you up on it, but at least express and make your needs and wants and your desires also known as well. And so a lot of trainers feel really awkward about asking for referrals, but the secret is all about the timing of when you ask for the referrals and the wording in which you do it. So, for example, when you are working with a client at the very end, when you send any sort of additional bonus support resources, or you are sending them any sort of like follow up and seeing how they are doing, if you can continue to support them in some way, shape, or form, also bring up of, hey, Stacy, we'll go ahead and pretend she has a dog named Fluffy. Hey, Stacy, I hope that you and Fluffy are making a ton of new memories, a ton of new adventures. If you know anyone that is also struggling with their dog, I would love to help them too. If you could, please just send them my way. For any, individuals that also mentioned that they were sent my way from you, I would be so grateful, and I would also love to provide you XYZ if any referrals from you come my way. Thanks so much. And let me know if you have any additional questions, comments, concerns in regards to Fluffy's behavior, something like that, right? So checking in, seeing how they're doing, seeing if you can offer some more support, providing some type of incentive. What can those incentives be? They can be really small incentives, something of like, oh, you can, come to group class for free. You're already doing a group class. What's one more person and her dog to be able to continue to improve upon her training? So you could do something like that. You could do an additional follow-up session. You can, whatever it is, provide something small as an incentive that if someone comes to you and was like, oh yeah, I was referred by Stacy and she has a dog Fluffy. I love the work. She had nothing but great things to say. Send Stacy something, right? You can also put together referral like packages where you have like a card and you have like some little gifts that you go ahead and provide to your previous clients that send referrals your way, right? So this can feel a little bit more natural. It can feel a little bit more pressure free and remind them that you do appreciate those referrals, right? So going ahead and making those people that you've already worked with a part of your marketing system, right? So the other thing is also just staying top of mind. And for you, when this is the thing that you do day in and day out, and especially as a small business, there's a lot of pressure and anxiety, and it probably eats up a lot of your energy and mental time. I guess thinking about it is what you could say. So it seems like something that's always like at the forefront of your mind and it takes up a lot of space. But for your clients, this was just like something that they did some dog training for a couple of weeks, or their dog went away for 2 weeks or 3 weeks at a time. And sometimes they don't really think about it all that much. They have other things that is occupying a lot of space in their mind. They have their own careers, their own friends, their families, their goals, hopes, and dreams and pain points that they are dealing with. And so sometimes sending reminder emails, engaging with past clients, sending out newsletters that are more geared towards people who have already graduated from your programs, sending check-ins, engaging with them on social media. Those different things can also help you stay top of mind. So that way, when they have a friend, a family member, a coworker, an acquaintance, whatever that is struggling with their dog, you have been top of mind for them and be like, oh, actually, I took Fluffy to do training with Team Canine Training. I sent him for like a 2 week board and train, came back, totally different dog. You wouldn't believe it, right? I mean, look at him right here. He's just being such a good boy. So that can be something that kind of triggers them a little bit more to talk about it, to stay engaged. And it's something that if you continue to provide them with different resources, let's say with like follow up emails that has different tips and tricks that are like fun, like, oh, do this like enrichment. Hey, Stacy, I was thinking about you and Fluffy. Put together an email template. You don't have to send it out personalized, like, hey, first name. This is something that you can do with dog's name and send that out to your previous clients to keep them really engaged in your marketing ecosystem. Super passive, easy, and very inexpensive, sometimes even free way to keep top of mind with some of your other clients that you have already worked with. So, anyway, that is hopefully something that you can start to implement into your own dog training business. If you are in this kind of startup phase and you are looking to have more referrals from people that you have already worked with, how to build up enough that you even feel non pushy and non salesy to even ask for referrals, and then how to actually start to implement some type of referral system, right? So hopefully that was really beneficial for you. If you love this, I would love to hear your questions, comments, concerns, or ideas. Go ahead and comment. And if you like this, go ahead and shoot me a like. But that's all that I have for you guys today. I will see you guys in the next episode.